Welcome to Level Up with Sophie. Today we're going to talk about investing. Let's be honest for a moment. When you hear the word investing, what do you actually feel? For many people, especially migrants, it's not excitement, it's confusion or even fear. You might be thinking, that's too complicated, or I don't know anything about money, or even, what if I lose everything? And that feeling is completely normal because most migrants didn't grow up learning about investing. You came here to work, to survive, to support your family, not to study financial systems. So, naturally, the focus has always been simple: earn money, save what you can, and keep going. But here's the truth that many people realize too late. If you only work and save, you will stay in the same position for years. At some point, your money needs to start working with you, not just sit there. The reason many migrants don't start investing is not because they lack money or intelligence. It's because of fear and lack of exposure. In many backgrounds, cash feels safe, risk feels dangerous, and anything related to investing feels uncertain. So the natural reaction is to avoid it completely. But what people don't realize is that doing nothing also has a cost. When money just sits in a bank account, it slowly loses value over time. And that's the part most people don't see until many years have passed. Now, here's something important to understand. Investing is not as complicated as people make it sound. Real investing, the kind that actually builds wealth over time, is not about trading every day or chasing quick profits. It's about putting your money into something that grows slowly and steadily over many years. That's it. No rush, no pressure, no need to be an expert. The problem is many people expect fast results, and when they don't see it, they think it's not working. But investing has always been a long game. The people who benefit are not the smartest, they are the most consistent. And another myth that needs to be cleared: you do not need a lot of money to start. This is where many people hold themselves back. They think I'll start when I earn more, but that moment rarely comes. Life always finds a way to use your money. The better approach is to start small and build the habit first. Even $20 or $50 a week is enough to begin. It may feel small, but over time, consistency is what creates results. If you're starting from zero, keep it simple. First, make sure you have a small safety buffer, some savings for emergency, so you don't panic if something unexpected happens. Then, understand your superannuation. If you are working in Australia, this is already one of your biggest retirement tools, but many people ignore it completely. Take time to check it, understand where it is invested, and make sure it's working properly for you. After that, if you want to go further, start with simple investments like index funds or ETFs. These are beginner friendly because they spread your money across many companies instead of relying on just one. It reduces risk and removes the pressure of trying to pick the right stock. The key is to make it automatic. Don't rely on motivation because motivation comes and goes. Set up a system where a small amount goes into your investment regularly, weekly or monthly. That way, you don't have to think about it every time. It becomes part of your routine, just like paying bills. Now, there are also mistakes you want to avoid. Many beginners get discouraged because they expect quick results, or they follow what others are doing without understanding it, or they panic when the market goes down and stop completely. These mistakes are common, but they can be avoided if you stay patient and focus on the long term. Real investing is not exciting. It's quiet, steady, and sometimes even boring. But that's exactly why it works. The biggest shift you need to make is in your mindset. As a migrant, you already have one of the most important strengths. You know how to work hard, but now you need to add another layer to that strength. You need to let your money work with you because there will come a time when your body slows down, when you don't want to work as much or simply can't, And when that time comes, you don't want to rely only on your physical effort. You want something already built in the background, quietly supporting you. You don't need to understand everything before you start. You just need to start small, stay consistent, and learn as you go. Because the biggest mistake is not making a wrong investment. The biggest mistake is never starting at all. And many people only realize that when it's too late. So if you're working hard right now, doing your best every day, take one small step. Let your money start working quietly in the background. Because one day, that small decision you make today will make your future feel lighter, more stable, and more secure. And that's the real purpose of investing.